Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Healers Training Summit Season 7. This is call 3 and the last and final call on Neurochakra Quantum Healing, or NQH. This week we had a number of polls and quiz checks from: do you believe that healing can be scientifically supported, or to which best describes your healing journey, or from a self-assessment to discovering hidden emotional blockages to, even today, a manifestation alignment test. All carefully put together to show us something and building up to what would be happening on the calls. The fact that NQH is all about science meets spirituality was well explained and demonstrated through the week. And today, quite like that delicious icing on a cake, we will get to experience the powerful Neurochakra flow reset as well. As a popular saying in Hindi goes, why delay good work? Let's dive in, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, please, one last time this season, put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the very detail-oriented co-founders of Neurochakra Quantum Healing, looking fabulous in white together, Dr. Amaey A. Parekh and Pankaj S. Nikam. Hi, Dr. Amaey. Hi, Pankaj.
Hello, hi, hello,
Welcome
hello,
back.
everybody. Hello.
Welcome
Good
back,
evening,
and the floor
morning.
is yours.
First of all, once again, thank you to the Mystic Lotus for having us over. Thank you to all the people who've been joining us this entire week on this journey. And in some way, we've been able to touch your lives, then we are really grateful for that opportunity as well.
Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for being with us for these 3 calls. And I hope that we have fulfilled all your questions and desires about Neurochakra and about healing as well. And let's do this call 3. It will be something more exciting and amazing for you.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So can we just set the intention before we start? Yes? Awesome. So once again, everybody, we'll just connect to the quantum energy so that we're always in the state of flow. Okay. Today, once again, we'll just experience the energy in our hands, so it's easier to feel it, and we'll quickly just be in the receptive state. Okay. All good, everybody?
All good.
Wonderful. So just taking a deep breath in, allowing ourselves to center, setting the intention to connect to the quantum consciousness, the quantum field. Everybody can close their eyes. You can bring your hands together. When I tell you to separate, just slightly separate once I tell you. For now, keep them closed. Visualize the golden white light. Know that that is the infinite knowledge, the wisdom, the energy that connects all of us. It is beautiful, unconditional. Now visualize this golden white light entering into the top of your head, going into your forehead, eyes, going into your throat, going into your shoulders, your arms, your forearms and your hands. You can gently rub your hands, visualizing the golden white light charging your hands. As you slightly bring them a little apart, you will know that the energies are already present in your hands. While you're connected to this quantum consciousness, just bring your hands to your heart. You can place them on your heart center. Continue to breathe in and out, feeling the golden white light. Let it flow through you, through every part, every cell, tissue, organ, all the way reaching to the bottom of your feet and connected to Mother Earth. Visualize the beautiful beam of light from the universe all the way to Mother Earth flowing through you. And now it's set the intention that today, once again, let us be the channels for this quantum energy as we imbibe all the learnings, release whatever does not serve us, and only work for our highest and best good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, take a deep breath in. And whenever you're ready, gently come back to this moment. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Yes. So, of course, today we are on the last call, and I hope today we are able to give you the maximum experience of NQH in these few minutes that we have with you. And please ask as many questions as you all want. The Telegram group is active today. We really want it to be the most interactive session that we can give you. Pankaj is, of course, going to take you all through an amazing exercise, the Neurochakra Flow Reset, where you'll actually experience this on a much more intense level. And we are so excited, because today is, of course, the last day, but it's been such a wonderful journey even in this entire week. So once again, thank you to everybody. And any questions that you'll have first, you can first put them. Otherwise, I think we'll be good to go.
In fact, I'm actually just going to actually ask you a quick question, which has been part of the conversation over the last two calls as well. But as always, every call we invariably have newer and newer people joining. So one of the primary things about Neurochakra Quantum Healing, about NQH, is the fact that it is this, you've taken a lot of things from a lot of places and you put them together to find this kind of mind and energy and emotion balance. So the question that for everybody else to just recall or hear for the first time is that, in fact, who had asked it just last call? Belle. Belle had asked, her friend has learned so much, she's still not being able to be intuitive. It's not working out for her. So basic question is, somebody's learned lots of things, still feeling, okay, something's not happening, that next level, the next push is not happening. Why does that happen, and what's the role NQH plays in it?
So I think Neelu's just asked the perfect question for who else you not attended call 1 and 2, because absolutely, the question is apt, because neuro, chakra, and quantum, we brought these three things together in this healing system. Okay, it's not just a modality; it's a system where we have taken the best of the best from various modalities, taken an inspiration from them, made some changes in a way that becomes very easy to adapt to, and kept on growing from there. Now, most healing modalities, of course, all modalities are wonderful, but will tend to have a more concentrated approach in one of the things. Maybe they'll work on the mind, maybe they'll work on the energy system, maybe they'll work on the emotions. And when we were developing NQH, one of the first things that we wanted to do was be able to see any situation, any area of your life in a very holistic aspect. Because if there is a pattern that is repeating in your life, somewhere or the other it is going to be stored in your mind. It's a thought process, a belief system. Second, it is going to be present as some stuck emotion. Maybe we feel tightness in the chest, maybe we feel something in the stomach, and these stored emotions always keep running our behavior and our choices. And finally, the energy system, because ultimately we are all breathing in energy, living energy beings, and that's the flow that we are always in. So when we bring about all three together, that is the power of NQL. That's exactly how we are working on any situation, whether it's your health, whether it's your relationship, or whether it's your finances. All of it is worked on together. And most importantly, we work on this through scientific principles, which is mainly involving the quantum field. So on call one, also I had explained a lot about how quantum science is developing. It is a developing science where it is now showing that energy is always around us. We are all connected through energy. It is happening at a subatomic level. So even changes that you're bringing about in your reality when it comes to manifestation, you're bringing about through this energy transforming, into mass. So when we integrate those scientific principles into NQH, we are even able to support that together. So NQH does not put any other modality down. In fact, it starts always integrating together. And if you're already practicing some modality, it will help you to amplify the effects faster, better, and on a long term. That's the whole perspective. So you never need to unlearn something, because with NQH, you're already encompassing a lot of things together. You may not require to do more things because there's a lot of things already covered in NQH itself.
Because here you will you will work on all the three aspects: energy, emotion, and in the quantum field with the brain, by rewiring your subconscious mind, rewiring your subconscious thoughts. Then if those thoughts which are like imprinted in your energy field, we will also clear those chakras, whatever blockages are there, we will clear those energy, and then we will manifest it in the quantum field. So these three things are so important. We are going to give you like a roadmap, a structured roadmap where, sometimes you're just doing energy work, sometimes you're just doing, NLP, like, just rewiring the brain. Here it will be like step-by-step process where what you have to do first, then what is the next step. So it will be like first clearing the mind, then clearing your stuck energy, and then manifesting in the quantum field. So it's like a very easy steps.
And more importantly, it's very intuitively developed. So, one thing that even was asked, whether your intuition will improve with this. It significantly improves because here we are tapping into what we call the quantum consciousness or the divine matrix, where energy, where the knowledge, everything is infinite. So when you start tapping into it, your intuitive abilities naturally improve drastically. In fact, there's a specific technique in NQH, which is only related to looking into your intuition, connecting with your higher self. And there are 16 such techniques, all from 4 pillars of NQH. Okay.
So these 16 techniques, out of which few of them we did on call 1 and call 2, which were like the basic techniques, which were also introduced in the first basic course. So these techniques help you first tap into your brainwave method, like alpha or theta level, and then we connect to the quantum light. Then we flow that quantum light through us, and we scan our energies, we activate our chakras, and then whatever issues or whatever challenges you have with those 16 techniques, as per your client's challenges or as per your challenges, if you have some emotional resistance, that something is stuck in your energy, you can always connect with your inner child, with inner light healing. If you had some challenges when you were a kid, and then those things are repeating in your present life, as we must have discussed about the trauma that keeps looping because it is not cleared from your subconscious, and that gets stuck in your energy. So we clear those as you experience ERT technique on the call too. So similarly, we have something called energy reconciliation, where we do a reconciliation, like we do a lot of forgiveness also. So there's a lot of things in NQH with those 16 techniques, which to use when, how to use. It is like a proper roadmap where you know when to use what.
So whether you're learning for yourself or you want to become a healer, helping other people, we've talked about that even on call 1 and call 2, and we should talk about this towards the end of this call as well. So it is a very holistic approach that we have been creating, and it's giving us very quick, permanent results. And that the whole purpose is to integrate whatever is there and make it better. Hope that answers your question, Neelu, in a summarized way.
Yes, it absolutely does. And thank you. Thank you for that. Anybody listening for the first time, anybody listening for the second, third time also, it's always good to hear from the masters themselves. So
Thank you. Again, just a reminder, if there are any questions today, we'd love to have a little more experiential connection with each and every one of you all. If there's something that you all have been, having a little difficulty with also, because we can show you and demonstrate. In fact, we'll maybe pick 1 or 2 people and help them in the whole experience as well. So today is a chance to get that. You do not want to miss out on that, because we want to at least give you a little bit push in the right direction.
So we don't want to just keep this session as theory. You want to do it more practical, so you understand how it works for you. So if anyone wants to volunteer, we can always do some release of emotion and anything that someone wants to work on. So we'll work on that.
Okay, I think before we start, even VP and Sinha ji is here if you want to share before we start, because he may get busy later on.
yes,
Okay.
of course. In fact, right, Mrs. Sinha, we've been waiting for you since since Thursday. So glad you made it today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And good evening to you all. And here I have come to say thanks to Dr. Amaey and Mr. Pankaj for whatever the lessons they taught us in our training. It was so much full of intelligence, latest science, whether it is spiritual or modern science, they joined together and they made such a beautiful, compact training program. They gave us books, knowledges, PDF, everything. So they have been talking all about. Today, what I am going to share you my experience when I this did this program with my people, my client, my friend. So 2 or 3 experience I would like to share. Though I am a man of meditation, I was having little bit knowledge of this Reiki, this energy healing, but it was not getting success by this way or that way. Or if it got success, then it again came back. What they taught me, the whole science, a whole system. Just now, Dr. Amaey and Pankaj was talking. So let me tell you few my experiments. One for me also. My belief I could change by listening them and practicing it. I was thinking as not a good practice or as a sin to accept as energy exchange whatever the gift or money anybody offers. I used to refuse them. But when I learned that this is a wrong belief, I could see it and I could change. That was a change in myself. And my 2 clients, there are 4 or 5, but since time is very short, I can share 2 experiences. Since in meditation we do some kirtan also. It's a India, it's a musical dance, it's a kirtan in Hindi we tell. One of my friends, she is 65 years old lady. She told I cannot dance because a very bad backache that she hardly can move here and there. Then I thought to experiment what I have learned from this NPH. I gave her healing for 7 to 8 or hardly maximum 10 minutes. After 15 minutes, when the kirtan started, along with other, she could dance and she danced so happily. After kirtan finished, she called me, her husband called me, how it is possible, how she can dance, and she was so happy, no pain was there. What you have done? I said, I am a mediator, I did nothing. What I learned from my teachers, I have just practicing, and it is a energy healing where she was healed. The second, it's a very complicated case. One of my friend, he is on very high post, Colonel Army. He called me that her daughter fell in love with a boy and they decided to marry. They were living together. After some time, the boy left the girl and the girl was in great pain. Neither she was able to forget the boy, nor she can live her normal life. She was crying, she was in depression, the family was in much problem. They do not know what to do. They went to the doctor, psychoanalyst. How many doctors I do not know, but they went so many doctors and they prescribed medicine. It was making her to sleep only. He knew about me, he called me and he asked me, can I help her? I thought that I should try my whatever the learning and experience I got. And I did her 3, 4 sessions, offline and online both. And I'm very happy to tell the whole group. After this, now she has started forgetting that boy. She is out of depression. Now she has started morning walk, meeting with friends, talking peacefully. And I hope within 10 days, she will be a normal girl once again. What I did nothing. I just, what I learned in the incubation, I healed her with full of compassion, intention, and God has helped her. And now the parents are so happy to find her happy. So I want to tell my friends, whoever sitting are here, of course, this is the best medicine with no prices, no chemist, no doctor. Whatever the problem we have, either it is physical, it is mental, maybe economical. I have not experienced it, but I may experience how it helps, how conscious energy. It's so conscious. They listen us. This energy listen us, and they come to help us. This wisdom of God, I am simply mesmerized. So I am so happy, so fulfilled, so thankful to both of them. I want everyone who has little faith in godliness, they should come forward to help the suffering humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
so much.
Sinhaji, for
Thank you so
sharing.
much,
This is
Sinhaji.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
He's one of our star healers. Every day he comes up with new feedback. This has happened, that has happened, and now he has started taking energy exchange. The belief has completely vanished from his subconscious, and he's like literally now people are coming towards him, and he's like they want healing, and they are also giving him the energy exchange, and that's really wonderful.
Thank you, Sinhaji. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Mrs. Sinha and Pankaj. I can totally believe you when you say that he's one of your star students because uh, even even when I came on first, when I was like, I just got disconnected, and his was one of the first few faces that I saw, though I didn't see the name, and he was right there smiling, and he's still smiling, nice and bright, and I greatly appreciate Sinha that you came on and just two of his client situations that he's mentioned here. A, you know, there's a certain age within which we find a lot of people who learn and do this thing. So anybody younger or older in that
Isn't
from that, no, when they do it, it is extra inspiring. That there is no age for this. You do
Absolutely,
not
there's no
have
age for
to.
this.
There is no age for it, right? So that is what I was trying to. That is what I was bringing to attention. So, Mr. Sinha, more power to you. And this is how I felt when you were talking about your clients. So this one's for you. Okay. Please, Dr. Amaey, Pankaj, what next?
Thank you once again, Sinhaji. We just wanted others to hear his story because we look up to him. He's so much senior to us, but he whenever he shares, we feel so grateful for the opportunity because it is at the way that NQH is actually making a difference in the world. That's what our purpose and mission has been, to make something that can serve, heal, and help people. So
and he also beautifully summarized with one word, like intention. So whatever you do, the right intention goes, everything works out. So it is just the intention. If your intention is for the best, the healing, if you believe, it will 100% work. So that is what I want to share here.
So coming back to NQH, one of the things, like since just so a lot of emotions. I think there's an echo that's happening.
Now, sir.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, yes, you're visible.
Yeah. So a lot of these emotions, which get stored, like she just has described, about say the lady who was not able to dance, okay, or people going through depression, anxiety, or challenges in their life which they're not able to understand why they're experiencing, because these are stored in all of this. We want people to understand that they are not just stored in one aspect of you. They're actually stored in different parts of it, like right from the brain. When we say that the brain is holding on to certain thoughts, certain experiences, and incidences that may have even got suppressed, like you don't remember them. But when you start working with NQH, when you start exploring them, okay, we have told you there's an exercise called dynamic mind mapping, where we actually sit and mind map with the client. And suddenly, so many experiences start coming out which they were not even aware of. Now, this is important even in the perspective of manifestation, because if you're doing a lot of quantum manifestation, you're trying to, visualize. Okay, let's do this. Let's create the change. But you're not clearing of what is the block in that quantum manifestation. You still end up not creating it. And this is what we are trying to do. First, empty, clear, remove, reset, and then do the new thing. Because that way, it's like this: there's a virus in your computer, you're deleting the virus, you're putting your antivirus software, and then you're putting the new application. So that automatically, that's how we look at it. When we're talking about NPS, we talk a lot in computer terms because your brain is like that. It's actually like a software that's constantly getting updated. So when we work on the patterns, when we work on these belief systems, when we work on these experiences, we're treating the brain aspect, but the emotions get stored. And when you talk about the emotions, for example, like heartbreak, now Zinari just explained, I'm just referring to that. Now, this heartbreak is an emotion that we land up carrying for years and years without realizing. Grief, it says, for example, somebody's lost somebody, don't even realize it. Okay, you mourned about that person, but that grief is still stored in your chakras, it is still present in your heart center without even realizing it. Or say for failure, I'm just giving another example. For the emotion of failure, okay, we've done a lot of hard work, but when that failure has happened, it is stored in your solar plexus chakra. And when we don't treat that, again, we are kind of missing out on that. Say you do a lot of, thought process. Okay, I'm positively going to affirm this. I'm going to bring about the change. But that emotion of failure, that energy of failure is stored somewhere. Or when it comes to even money wounds, okay, I'm just giving an example. When it comes to financial wounds, it is present in your root chakra. So when you're working on the patterns related to money, when you also work on the energy center connected, that's why it's called neuro and chakra. Whenever we think of the pattern, we also work on the associated chakra with it. And that is where we are releasing the emotion and we are rebalancing the energy where it is required. We do a chakra balancing and activation of all the chakras, but there are specific things of every chakra that is getting pulled on. So we've not talked much about call one, call two about the chakra system, but it is one of the very key integrated parts of neurochakra healing. Balancing the chakras, understanding which emotion is stored in which chakra. So we have actually created a map in which we cover in the package B, which is the intermediate level, where we actually help understand what chakra is connected to what emotion, what is the possible belief pattern, what is the possible experience. So we call this the neurochakra mapping. So once you start doing these kind of works, it becomes very easy to understand what you need or what your client may be needing. Sometimes we don't even know what is the block, but through neurochakra healing, everything is made in such a way that you it's like a done for you thing. We literally call it a done for you. You just refer to it, you start working. So even if you have no practice with healing, you can start. If you're already a healer, it's going to accelerate whatever you're learning into. And then please add your own intuition, add your own techniques. We in fact tell our healers, if you're practicing them, add it to it. Okay. Even for example, if somebody is practicing some form of astrology or say vastu or something on those lines, okay, now they ask us how does NQH help them. We not ask this question, but I want to answer that. If you are a practitioner of divination also, okay, yes, you understand the client's energy, you understand what may be the challenge, but maybe the solution, okay, accelerating the solution or removing the block, okay, correcting what cannot be corrected maybe physically due to some reason, like in a house, for example. All of that through NQH it works. When we are talking about NQH, we're talking about frequency, we're talking about energy. So whether it is a living object or a non-living object, I mean a living person, animal, plant, whatever, everything is connected to frequency, right? It is that some is vibrating at a different one, you are vibrating at a different one, but when in the quantum field everything is connected, the changes happen instantly. So these things are what we are looking. This is on the energy aspect that we go into detail to explain. Of course, on the call, we not particularly touch this topic, but I'm just mentioning this because it just came to me right now. For maybe somebody had been thinking about it and it's just come to me right now. That's how we believe that it just randomly will, you start getting ideas, you start getting these thoughts once your intuition gets activated. So even when we are conducting sessions, suddenly there's a flow of ideas which we cannot explain. We literally can't explain where it's coming from, but that's when we know that it is coming out from a higher field, it's coming out from that higher energy, that it needs to come and it needs to be said. Any questions or any sharings from anybody? We'll be happy if anybody wants to say, otherwise we'll of course continue.
No questions as such, but Nidhu did write in after Mr. Sinha gave his testimonial saying, "What a sweetheart testimonial! Definitely a star." So that has come in obviously for the work and for Mr. Sinha.
Thank you.
So we were just talking about neuro and chakra. So that is how, when today Pankaj is going to take you through the neuro chakra flow reset. Of course, he's doing a much more condensed version, but when we actually have one of the techniques which is specifically for challenges like this, like, if somebody has come with a heartbreak, we through the ERT, we release the pain that is stored. Then through the neuro chakra flow reset, we'll actually work on resetting the system again. Then there's a technique called the advanced quantum mind programming, where once that is done, you're putting the new belief or the new feeling inside the cells, inside the organs, and then you seal it with the light flow. So that's how we work. So the whole purpose was even elements of other healing modalities that we've learned, changing the belief system, sealing the energy, shielding yourself. All of this is incorporated in NQH itself. Even shielding, like one of the questions that we also get is shielding. Like, will I get affected if I am doing energy work for somebody else? Will I start picking up those negative energies, or will I start feeling drained in any way? But in NQH, you are a facilitator. Okay, whatever energy is coming from the quantum field. You are experiencing just a flow. Okay. Secondly, in everything we do a shielding before we start, as well as after we have finished. Before that, we seal the energy off. So instantly, at any stage, you're always protected. You're operating out of divine unconditional love and safety. So there is no question of you absorbing anything which would not be serving you. We're talking this because a lot of energy healers ask these questions specifically. That, we are very sensitive to energies. How does NQH differ in that? Now, will we also go through this
And
training?
we also have to detach from the feeling. Like when you are done with your client or anything, you just have to get detached and surrender that it is going to happen. The quantum light, the quantum consciousness is going to do the work, and just get detached from that feeling. So that energy will not stick to you and it will stay around.
And we always envision or witness the healing happening. That's what the belief of the quantum science is.
The role of observer.
When you see and you witness the healing happening, the results will come, and you believe that it is the higher power which is doing the healing. It's not that you are doing the healing. We always say it is whatever is happening is for your highest and best. The intelligence of the energy itself is so much that it knows what is the best for you. Sometimes we get so stuck to an outcome in manifestation. Also, we did. Sometimes we get so stuck to one particular outcome in the manifestation, thinking that that is the only best thing for us. But there is something that may be there more. And when we tap into our inner guidance, we actually understand that. Why are we going through this? What is the reason that we are actually having to learn this? Or what is the change that we may need to make?
And I was smiling when you brought up role of observer, because the same thing that happened on Thursday is happening again right now. The question had, while you were talking, the question had come in, so I was waiting. When you complete, I'll bring it up. But the question is how to surrender and let go if we are observing and witnessing the manifestation, which is, you're the observer. So how do you surrender and let go if you're witnessing? So how does that work?
So to every healing, we add a small sentence. Okay, this is to happen, or what is highest and best for you.
This or something best.
Okay, so we are already witnessing what we understand to be the best, and if there is something that has to come even better than that, which we believe that can be, then we are already adding that, because we know that the intelligence is by itself stronger than us. So we are surrendering to that intelligence, we are surrendering to that, and we are a channel for that at the moment. That's how we are looking at it.
Right. Like Dr. Purvi, when she came in,
Yes.
even during the
Yes.
training, right? She just said put exactly that intention, right? And her psoriasis and a couple of other things, just like
In 12 days, so many things happened with her. Like
right.
even job opportunities were coming, so many things.
So you always intend with the highest frequency, you work towards the highest frequency, you set goals towards the highest frequency, and then you allow yourself to surrender to the quantum energy, knowing that it is there with you. Okay. I hope that also answers that question.
Lotus, you're right here. Does it answer it for you? Just give us a nod right there. She's given a thumbs up.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Awesome. I think this is a little bit of insight into the healing, the energy aspect of NQS that I think we have not discussed enough. So that's what we wanted to do right now. And then of course, Pankaj is going to take you all now through the live experience. I'm sure everybody's excited for that.
Absolutely.
Okay. If there are any other questions before we start, you'll are free to ask. If anybody wants to volunteer, we'll be happy to take volunteers also today. Otherwise, Pankaj is of course taking everybody through the session.
I think we should definitely do this as a group first, and then I think with that, whatever shows up, we'll go with it.
Will do.
Yes.
Will do. Okay, awesome. Is everybody ready? Everybody is ready?
All good?
Yes.
Okay.
I want everyone to sit in a comfortable position, relaxed position. If you're sitting on the chair, make sure your feet is touching the ground and spine erect. And if you're sitting on the ground, make sure you're folding your legs and sitting. Have some water before we start the session. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale one more time and exhale through your mouth. Now we will do this 448 technique, which will help you get calmer and relaxed, and will tap into the alpha beta state. Inhale, pause for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale one more time. Pause for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now imagine walking down a spiral staircase. And with each step that you take, your mind is getting clearer. And your heart is opening for transformation. Now I will count down 10 to 1. And with each number, allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. 10. Feel your shoulders getting relaxed. 9. Your face is relaxed. 8. Your chest is relaxed. 7. Your hands are relaxed. 6. Your breathing is normal. 5. Your stomach is relaxed. 4. You're going deeper and deeper. 3. You're open to healing. 2. You're going more deeper and feeling safe. 1. Now you're in a relaxed, fully present in this alpha state. Now, imagine a beautiful shimmering golden white light is descending from the sky, coming towards you. This is the quantum field. This beautiful energy that connects every heart, every mind, and every possibility. From this field, imagine this golden white light is spiraling downwards towards the top of your head. This white light is carrying clarity, peace, and pure consciousness. I want you to observe this golden white light gently entering your crown, the crown chakra through your head, glowing radiant violet light on your crown. Or if you can imagine a beautiful violet color lotus blooming up over your head, activating your crown chakra. As this golden light enters this crown, this violet light glows brighter, opening your awareness beyond the mind into the pure knowing, making your connection stronger with the divine. Feel the light now completely filling your brain, lighting up your neural pathways, organizing your thoughts, dropping your brain wave gently from beta to alpha to theta. Your brain is no longer wandering. There are no thoughts. It is syncing and aligning with this beautiful golden light. You're entering the state where the healing begins. Now, allow this golden white light to move downwards in between your eyebrows, the third eye chakra. Visualize a beautiful deep indigo color on your third eye, clearing away all the illusions, awakening your intuitive sight, giving you clarity. As your third eye chakra opens up, the energy, this golden white light, gently moves downward and reaches your throat. Visualize a beautiful blue color, a vibrant blue color on your throat, getting activated, clearing the channels of communication. As your throat chakra glows and activates, you're allowing your authentic truth to ripple into this quantum field. And now, this energy, this golden light, move downwards to your heart. Visualize a beautiful green color light getting activated. As your heart chakra gets activated, feel the light bridging your heart and your brain, your emotions and your energy, asking you to have that love and compassion towards you. Now the golden light moves downwards near your stomach, activating your solar plexus chakra. I want you to visualize a beautiful yellow color light glowing brighter on your stomach. As it gets activated, you are reclaiming your confidence, your clarity, and your direction. Now this golden light moves downwards just below your navel. Visualize a beautiful orange light glowing. This is your sacral chakra getting activated. It is unblocking all the emotions, awakening your creativity, and restoring all those joyful moments. Now, this golden light goes downwards and finally it reaches your root chakra, deep grounding red color, which is anchoring your expanded consciousness into this beautiful earth. Now visualize all these chakras one by one getting activated with their colors. The red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the violet, the blue, the light blue. All your chakras are aligned. All your brain waves are harmonized. All your emotional patterns are clear. Your body becomes a bridge between earth and the quantum consciousness. Feel that connect. Feel that energy connecting you from the Mother Earth to the quantum consciousness light. Now, gently place your hand over your heart and one hand over your lower belly. And I want you to breathe this golden light within you. Inhale and exhale. And silently affirm this in your mind. I am aligned with this field. I am the bridge between energy and form. I am the living expression of light, love, and creation. Let this affirmation anchor in your energy field. Feel that golden light is surrounding you, shielding you with all the unconditional love, safety, and this golden light just goes downwards and reaches the Mother Earth. Now, gently come back to the present moment with the count of 3, 2, roll your shoulders, wiggle your toes, stretch softly, rub your palms, and place it on your eyes. And when you're ready, open your eyes.
Everybody, please stretch a bit. Drink some water. And then we do an energy break. We take our hands and we shake them like this 3 times. We say our name. So I say, I'm Amaey, I'm Amaey, I'm Amaey. And last time we just take all the energy and take it down to Mother Earth. Wonderful. Okay, everybody can take a minute to just be here. If anybody wants to share their experience, you can come and share or write on the group.
While we wait for that to happen, uh, definitely a beautiful experience. And I think I was wherever I was, and I was maybe half listening, half not listening, but whatever was coming through was coming through. And um, I think the first color that you maybe brought up, apart from obviously the golden white light and all that, was green, right? And then there was a yellow and an orange as well. So I think with the green with the heart chakra. So while I know that, of course, that is the color associated with the heart chakra, but I just that color stood out for me because for some reason this week green has been a little predominant. In fact, Nidhu and I used something green on another call altogether. So moment you said green, I like perked up a little bit. I said, hey, it's back again. So that was really nice. And that little scrambling that had happened for me, that little almost like adrenaline coursing through because there's like I have to pivot, I have to get this thing sorted and land up on the call. So whatever a little bit from there might have been remaining of like a slightly uh, energies, maybe little scared. So it's all calmed down and it's all out and gone. So it's been very uh, relaxing and calming, really. It has been. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And
Thanks.
right. And people on the group, or even if you want to come in here and ask, and of course, you know, with every time that you've taken us through an experience, people have mostly said, there's been some release. You took polls also. We took polls also in the call. They were calmer or lighter. They definitely felt a release. So today, especially, I think, okay, something's just come up. Malika says it's made her feel dizzy.
Heavy.
So
Okay, so couple of things. Always see to that you're doing this while you're seated somewhere comfortably with your back supported and your legs preferably touching the ground. That makes you feel more grounded in the moment. Secondly, drink enough water because this does release energy, so you kind of feel a little dehydrated. Okay, and third, if you're experiencing a lot of energy, just take your hands up, visualize that this excessive energy, whatever is not serving you, whatever is more, is going back to the
The
first.
mother
Okay,
earth.
and you can walk a little bit for a minute or two if you have support. It will help you to feel much calmer. Okay, but always do this. Preferably, we always suggest do it while you're sitting with your back supported and your legs touching the ground, because this is the most easiest way to keep your energy without going into an extremely delta level of consciousness, and whilst letting the energy flow through you easily.
right.
So
And
whenever
in
this
fact,
chakra activation happens, it kind of gets little heavier,
And
and you
especially for the first instance, this is, of course, you may have not experienced it, but when we do an entire experience together and then we introduce this, it's easier to, you know, go through the flow. So don't worry about it. Okay. If you're still feeling something, just have a little spoon of sugar also. In case your
and
sugar is
hydrate
also down,
yourself.
it
right,
does happen as well. Yes.
get your electrolytes sorted, basically,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Absolutely.
And in fact, I was looking, but I'm not seeing Malika's name here or her video on. And this is exactly what I was about to say when I saw Malika's post, which is that while all this happens, you might be having other reactions or other responses as well. And if you would like to come on and experience a little one-on-one time directly with Pankaj and Dr. Amaey. You can put a yes on the group. You can raise your hand here. The choice is yours. Lotus has written in saying very profound, really deeply away in the field. At the end, I saw orange color in my hands. And
Uh,
Nidhu was, yes.
awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
And Nidhu also says it was so nice to do this. Enjoyed connecting with the colors. Thank you. And Malika has said thank you for whatever advice you have just given her. And people, in case, because I remember, was it the first call or the second call, Pankaj, Dr. May, when Lotus wrote later that I don't want to come out only. So she had nothing to
It was
write.
the first
First
call.
call.
Yeah, the first call, right? So we'll give everybody whatever little more time that they want to come out of this because there is no doubt about the fact that it's I think it's the kind of experience where after which you just want to just stay in it and you really don't want to maybe you just want to lie down and go to sleep also and let it all settle in. So we'll give everybody a little time to come in and get somebody on, whoever would like to come on. Until then, before we do that, if there is something, again, Vinod also says thank you very much for this
Thank you.
entire process. And if for the moment, if we're giving them some time, maybe we can just run through your offers again.
I think that would be the right thing to do at this stage.
Right. Okay. Just give me a second and I will, one last time this season, I will refresh my screen and get this up. Okay. Not showing there. Sorry, give me a second. I refreshed the wrong screen. One second. You can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And this is the gift that we have been talking about from the first call itself, which is Emotional Freedom with NQH. It's in MP3, the guided meditation, and there is a PDF worksheet with instructions for you to use to release emotional blockages, calm the mind, and create emotional balance. And Srimati is also written and saying, very relaxed and colorful experience. Thank you. So does Bhuvaneshwari say, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right. Transform your mind, emotions, and energy with NQH with Dr. Amaey, Tariq, and Pankaj Nikam, your guides to the spirit realm and beyond. Take it away.
Awesome. Once again, thank you, Needu, for that. So, as everybody's experienced in call 1, 2, and today, there's a lot more to NQH. Okay, we've just given you glimpses of certain things, but when you actually bring all of it together, we are bringing all the 4 pillars together when it comes to the mind brain synergy, working on the energetic pillar, working on your emotions, and finally bringing about the quantum manifestation. So, in this, everybody can be an NQH healer, whether you're absolutely new to a healing or you're already a healer, we have something for you. So there are 2 packages that we have. One is, of course, the basic level, which is especially for people who are concentrated on self-healing or healing only loved ones or are very new to the world of healing. And for those who are a little more experienced or are looking to get the maximum out of NQH with all the 16 techniques included, then the package B, which is the basic plus the intermediate level.
So in package A, you will get fast, tangible results, which will help you to clear those emotional blocks, shift your energy, and see some real changes after just one session. And NQH works for everything, even whether you have any relationship issues, whether you are having or facing some challenges in your health, money, or career. It adapts in every area of your life. It is customized for you and others, flexible techniques. There is nothing complicated. You must have experienced all these meditations or in all these 3 days. It is very flexible, can be customized according to your goal and according to your client's challenges. It's very easy to learn, no complicated steps, and perfect whoever is starting out or whoever is doing session for their clients. It also empowers self-healing, learning. You will learn tools to heal yourself and take charge of your own transformation. You can also start healing your family members if you want to start with healing. It boosts other modalities. If you have done Reiki, NLP, Theta healing, and more, it is just going to amplify and upgrade your healing work. You will also get professionally certified with us. You will become a certified NQH practitioner. It will help you build credibility and will help you boost your healing career, because science is meeting spirituality, grounded. NQH is grounded with neuroscience and quantum principles, which is going to go to the root cause of any issue that you are having. We are the founders and practitioners of Neurochakra Quantum Healing. So you will be certified from us. You will get best results and there are real impact because you have met so many of our clients and also people who have done NQH healers workshop with us, and you will get real results. It is integrated and effective approach because, as I said, it is blending neuroscience, energy healing, psychology, emotional mastery, everything brought together.
And of course, The best part is we believe in a lot of hand holding, so you get everything very step by step. There will be a practical experience in whatever you are learning, so you can start practicing NQS the moment you start learning it in the actual training program. You will not, it's not just theory. Of course we discuss theory, but every theory is going to be mixed with the practical. So whatever you're doing, you understand the concept behind it, apply it, know where to do it, how to do it, how to make it your own. All of this you can do. And in package A, we are primarily looking at these 5 major foundational techniques. So whatever is required for your self healing, for your personal growth is covered. Yes, you will definitely start healing yourself, heal your close relations, your family members. This is of course a beginner level, so you have to understand from that perspective. If you're already practicing, then of course package B would make more sense, but you will get a manual for even the basic level. You get guided meditations, you will be given support in every way. You get 3 months of post training support through a dedicated WhatsApp group, plus one live Q&A session per month. So we'll be there to support you, help you with any questions that you have. All the recordings which are there will be available for one entire year on the iOS or the Android. Both are options are available. Our team will be happy to help you with that. And you do not require any additional equipment, additional material, any other things. All you need to do is come with an open mind. And that will be covered completely in the foundation, which is the basic level. It's instead of 3 days, we kept it into 2 days for ease. So, but all whatever is seeking will be covered. So it is a 12-hour entire training program that we are conducting over a weekend in 2 days. So first, of course, you'll understand what NQH is all about in a much more detailed aspect, how the neuro and the chakra really come in together, why these blocks keep repeating in our life, and then you immediately start with the practical exercises. Start clearing of whatever is not working for you. Start experiencing connecting to the quantum consciousness. Start doing the emotional reset technique. So on the first day itself, you'll already be doing a lot of clearing and energy work itself. As we move forward, today we just did the basic version of the neurochakra flow reset, where we connected to the energy centers, how to integrate that with the brain waves, how to bring it with the flow frequency, that is the breath work, how to integrate it with the ERT. All of this we cover in the basic package as well. So we do a group exercise to experience all of this. We will recognize what limiting beliefs we are experiencing and do the basic, a basic version of belief rewiring as well. Quantum visioning is also introduced, where you connect to your intuitive power and, of course, bring about manifestation. So, real world cases will be discussed. We'll be doing a lot of live experiences. You'll be going in breakout rooms to practice them live. And even if you're watching the recordings, don't worry. The sessions are conducted in such a way that even from the recordings, you'll be able to learn each and everything. We understand that the time difference may not be suitable for everybody, but our teaching style is such that we are very certain that that should not be a challenge. Plus, we are giving you additional support, which is going to be made as per convenience, to ensure that whatever is covered in the recordings is also explained or solved through doubts. And finally, the last part of it is next slide, please, is where we kind of go through the integration of 5 techniques. We actually bring all those 5 techniques, how you bring them in one session itself. So even if you're doing healing for yourself, even if you're doing healing for loved ones, how you can integrate all the 5 things at one go. So this is at the basic level that we are looking at. And of course, we'll talk a little bit about the intermediate level and how it can change, because we'll be including all the 16 techniques. This is package A.
And in package A, out of those 16 techniques, we're going to work primarily on flow frequency tuning, energy pathway tuning, inner vision, quantum visioning, and and light flow activation.
Okay, so these 5 techniques are going to be covered in detail. Okay, but in the package B, we have 16 techniques. Okay, so I think we'll move to the package B. Of course, sorry, I forgot the bonuses of packaging. Let me just quickly remind you. You, of course, get a guided chakra healing meditation. You will get the 3 live Q&A as we just discussed. You get the WhatsApp group access. You also get an additional mini workshop recording on manifestation, which we are not into science of manifestation, science of everything. So even the science of the law of attraction is just decoding the law of attraction through science is explained through that. So we are looking at bringing all those elements in this, and of course, as Neelu has explained on call 1 and 2, if you get one of the offers, then you get access to the 3 call replays from the summit as well.
And there will be 12 hours over 2 days, 6 hours per day. The session will happen. The dates are 17th May and 18th May, Indian time 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Eastern time 12:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m.
We are still discussing the time to ensure that which will be updated in case there are some changes as per a lot of requests that we are getting. So we will be updating. The team at Mystic Lotus will be able to confirm that very, very soon for you. Okay, dates will remain the same. We're just figuring out the
And you will get a certification from us for the basic level, Neurochakra Quantum Healer basic level.
So the original price of the package A is $885 or 67,496 Indian rupees. But on the summit, there's a very special price, a real good offer, which is that it is just at $132 or 9999 INR. So you save up to for 85%, and if you're a VIP member, you get an additional 10% saving as well. Now coming
before Dr. Amaey, before we go into package B, just a quick question with package A. Like you said, this is for self-healing, and you can help your family, friends, your immediate setup. But you can also start charging, right, with package A itself?
Yes, you can. Okay, you can start healing. But of course, since in the package B, we are integrating everything, you can handle any case, whatever comes to you once you do the intermediate training. With the basic, of course, you will start healing, you'll be able to start helping whoever you want to. You can start even, taking paid clients. In the intermediate level, we are also including a little bit of training from the perspective of marketing and how to, show
how
yourself.
to market yourself, how to be on social media, all of those.
All right. So of course, in the intermediate, whatever we covered in package A is already included, which means you're already getting the benefit of those 12 hours. Additionally, there are another 12 hours of training where you get everything that is required to facilitate healing for others, to really become the master of energy, understand all the 60 techniques, how to integrate them, how to utilize them, when to do what. It's a very intensive training that we do in order to ensure that the levels of trainer that we are creating are at a very high standards, because that's what we also believe in. And we know that the results will come. And as you have already heard from live people coming and sharing their experiences, that is how we are looking at creating NQH as a global healing system. So of course, all 16 techniques are included,
which includes emotional reset technique and all other energy diagnostics for other and advanced quantum visioning. We will be emphasizing more on facilitation. It is like a focused transitioning participants from self-healing to effectively supporting and healing others, and how to make this as your business. We also have this dynamic group work incorporates advanced group healing sessions to demonstrate collective energy potential. There will be group sessions, and there will be a lot of practices going on between the sessions itself. So there is a lot of focus given on practice, because theory is a good part of it, because it is a must to understand. But when you practice more, you understand the energy, you understand the challenges. And obviously, the next step is like you prepare yourself to become the master of NQH with these 16 techniques that we have included, and we've spoken about it in this package B. All the 16 techniques with the bigger challenges in relationship or grief, challenges in your career, you can use any of these techniques to solve this.
So we include the integration in a much more detailed aspect in the in the intermediate package, which is package B. So for a holistic healing experience where you want to even be able to charge your clients a premium charge, package B is your answer for that. And you of course get our certification, which is the basic and intermediate level certificate. If you want 2 certificates, you will get basic separate, intermediate separate as well. But this will show that you are a globally certified NQH healer.
So even in package B, we are offering you many bonuses. The bonus one is you'll get a complete NQH healing meditation 6 live monthly Q&A sessions plus WhatsApp group access, which also you have got in the basic level. Advanced healing templates. Now these templates are basically on in different categories: health, wealth, career, relationships. So you literally have all the cheat sheet, you can call it, like the case studies mentioned there, so you can use it if you have any challenges with your clients. Bonus for manifestation mastery workshop. This is our older program. You can use it as a recording to boost or amplify your manifestation process. And a personalized mentorship. Of course, we will be always there guiding you throughout. If you face any challenges, if you have any case study also which you cannot able to heal, we will always help you and assist you in guiding how to go about with the healing for that client or for yourself. And obviously lifetime access to 3 call replays from the summit once you register for the program.
Okay, so the training for the intermediate is immediately 1 week later, which is the 24th and the 25th May. Again, the timings as of now are planned for 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. India time, Eastern time 12:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. And they may be subject to change as per our discussion in this current week.
And the good part is, if I'm correct, these are both weekend dates, right? Saturday,
Yes,
Sunday?
Saturday
Right.
and Sunday. Both are Saturday and Sunday, so everybody has the time to attend live or as recordings, of course, is an option. Now, the original price for this would be 1272 US dollars or 96,996 rupees. But again, on the summit, you have a very special offer, which is only for 197 US dollars or 14,999 Indian national rupees. Okay, so you
And
get
of
an
course,
84% discount. Yes, straight away. And that is a huge discount, according to me, which you will not get after the summit at all.
An additional 10% savings for the VIP members with Mystic.
And you get all the bonuses, you get all the training. Package A is also included, so it is absolutely a steal deal.
So your bonuses of package A and package B will be like so many bonuses.
And there's a very small difference between the prices of both of them, but in this there's a 24-hour training, so it's a huge intense training with all the 16 techniques included, with all the holistic work that is part of the MQH system.
So package A, the basic level for 9999, US dollar 132, and package B for 14,999 with 197 US dollars plus bonuses.
there we are. Clear your mind, balance your emotions, and align your energy with NQH, a trademarked healing with Dr. Amaey and Pankaj. And there was a question that had come in, not a question, actually, a feed from after the process, which I will just bring up. But I just very quickly wanted to ask, like Mr. Sinha was here, how many did he do basic and intermediate?
Yes, he did basic and intermediate.
He did both, right? And the even Dr. Purvi, who had come last time, she's also done
Everyone
both
did
basic as intermediate.
basic and
That is not
intermediate. Okay.
recommended because of course, self healing is already included in that. But additionally, getting all the techniques makes you completely ready to handle any situation, any case, any client.
Right. And the reason why I was asking is because there is, I think, one of your students who was very clear about the fact that she was only going to do it for herself and her family, right? If we have her testimonial available, we should let
Yeah.
everybody know.
Could you just give me 1
Just
second? I will
yes,
just.
and while you get that done, I'm just bringing this up. Bhuvaneshwari, if you're still here and if you'd like to come on. So she wrote that after meditation, it makes me sad.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if she means after today's or generally after meditation. So Bhuvneshwari, if you could give us a
That
little
question
help
could be
that,
clear because it could
yeah,
mean something. So let us work
correct.
on helping you with that.
Right.
Okay, I can share the testimonial until that time of if that's okay.
Yes, please, because I'm seeing her on Telegram, but I'm not seeing her here. I don't know if she's here with a different name. Bhuvneshwari, if you're here with a different name on Zoom and you'd like to come on, let me know. Yes, please.
I'm Varsha. I'm from Pune. Firstly, I feel really grateful to be a part of this beautiful community. In the last 10 to 12 days, I've been a silent observer, And I feel that you all are very knowledgeable, as well as very dedicated. And I really need to learn a lot. I can learn a lot. I have learned a lot from you all in the last 10 to 12 days. And I joined this NQH session after experiencing drastic changes in myself, my attitude, my thought process, especially when I took one-to-one sessions from Pankaj sir. And my motive as of now is just to heal myself first, and then gradually my family. I'm open to healing others as well, but as of now, I would like to work only on myself and my family.
So she's somebody who was so shy, she would never speak, but after doing the NQA, she's become a completely changed person. In fact, she's
I have mentioned about this one client about social anxiety. She's the one who had social anxiety, and she was very shy, and she never used to speak to any men except her husband. And then she did that first, 1:1 sessions with me, like 4, 5 sessions with me, and then she enrolled herself in the course. Throughout this 12 days, her camera was off. And the last day, I don't know what happened to her. Suddenly, she switched on her camera and she had so much confidence in herself and she started talking. So there was a huge change even during the sessions. And she messages me every day saying that she did this healing on her husband today, or with her kids, with some family member, and she's getting better results.
So of course you can use Encourage for self-healing and for your loved ones as well. There is no necessity that you would only have to learn it to do it for paid clients. But
Right.
even she's become an intermediate healer and she's still doing it for herself, and that is okay.
Right.
But because she has all the 16 techniques, she has that advantage. But and even with package A, you can still do a lot of things. Those 5 techniques are super powerful.
Correct. The reason why I remembered her was, and in fact, like you said, because I think you had mentioned this on the first call, right? That you had a client who had, so she was, Varsha was the one?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and look, the very fact that she actually made a video, like she has her video on and she's talking about this, and so just to show to everybody that you don't have to think too much in advance also, but think about the immediate. What is immediately possible is also possible. And like you said, she was so clear, no, I'm only doing basic, but now she's gone and done intermediate also. So fantastic, superb. And Bhuvaneshwari, I have not heard back from you either on the group or here, not finding you here. Uh, do we have her with any other name? Nope. So people, I've been saying this throughout the season, if your name is different on the Telegram group and different on Zoom, how will I find you? So anyway, has this ever happened with you? If somebody said that meditation makes me sad?
So I'll tell you what happens. Meditation, if especially for those who have a lot of suppressed emotion, okay, who have not been able to actually process that, it may surface. And that is why in NQH we actually work on all of this. This is something that has happened in another healing modality where only meditation or a deeper trance state was induced, and the client actually developed an emotional crisis.
Oh dear.
Now,
Okay.
this is something that we realized that because that emotional release was not happening, you're taking a client who's not prepared into a state where they're already in a more vulnerable position. So
Right.
when we do NQS, we work on all of this together and you will be able to see the difference. Okay. That is why the integration really works faster and better. I understand because here we are doing only limited glimpses. But if she is here and we are able to do,
I
we can
wish, I
we can
really
actually
wish,
help her out
yes.
immediately.
Absolutely. It's exactly why I'm spending time with it. Where are you, Bhuvaneshwari? We would love to have you on and have Dr. Amaey and Pankaj help you, but uh, as so be it. This is how it is right now. This is how it is. But just because only Bhuvaneshwari wrote in, the floor is still open for each and every one of you. Anybody, you have any question? Is anything lingering? Okay, forget the meditation, forget the experience. Is there something that's bothering you right now? Would you like to come on? We have a few minutes and we will give you those few minutes to decide if you'd like to do this. Either give me a yes on the group or raise your hand here on Zoom. In the meantime, you've given us so much throughout this week, really. Oh, and I can see Preeti. Preeti, you raised your hand. Will you be, can you put your video on? I will not be able to I won't be able to put both of you together on video. There you are. Okay. I've sent her a request to unmute. Preeti, you can go ahead while I get all of you together.
Hi, Dr. Amaey. Hi,
Hello.
Dr. Pankaj.
Hi.
Okay, so I have two things. One is the question regarding the course. So my question is, I have done so many courses, right? I am doing healings for myself and others as well. So with regarding the course that you offer, I have a question. So you say you have 16 techniques, right? Altogether that you have integrated. So my question is, what if the techniques you are going to teach I have already learned? Like what is in store for me in your course? Like how it's gonna help me?
Okay. So I think that's a very, very good question, Preeti, and thank you for asking that. I understand that you may have done a lot of certifications that, what is new in NQH. The way we are going to look at each technique will completely be different from whatever you have done so far because the integration is brought about in that way. So even if say you've learned 20 techniques, I can assure you that when you do NQH, you would have never thought you can combine it this way. You can actually bring it about in this way and use it in this particular manner. That is the first chain that you will, in the way you're looking at your client will transform. Because sometimes you may know a lot of things, but you don't know what to apply when. Okay, that is
Yeah.
one major challenge that happens with, with
Mm-hmm.
what I have seen in healers also. That okay, you're trying something, maybe the client said something positive, and then 3 days later the client messaging, I'm feeling back to this, or I'm feeling that I'm not feeling good enough inside, or something like that happening. So we've seen these kind of things happening, but when you know exactly how to mix and match and use the right way, it makes it much easier. Secondly, every technique has been modified. It is not the original technique only. So, for example, even when we refer to either ER, I'm just giving you an example because we've done that. How we were doing ERT, okay? It is originated from EFT, but we have made the modifications necessary. When we're working on the chakra activation also, for example, today Pankaj guided you through the chakra. I'm just telling you techniques you are already here seen in these three calls.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
in that, how to bring about the quantum code reprogramming is also introduced at that stage of time. How to connect it to the neuronal pattern of the brain is also covered in that.
And
So
how to use those affirmations and anchor it with the golden light flowing to you. That is what we do it. We integrate, we combine all of those. We just not like activating the chakras. What things are related to chakras, what are blocked, and we use those particular affirmation to activate those chakras and anchor it in our energy field with the quantum light. If you must, I don't know if you were there on day one, we spoke about
Yeah.
quantum light, quantum energy,
Mm-hmm.
and that is
Yes.
where the light falls upon us, the golden white light, which we call the quantum consciousness, then the healing happens. So we combine all of those. And if you're there on day one, you don't know. We also mentioned about there are so many healing modalities like energy work, then inner light healing, then Ho'oponopono. So we have taken the best of best from everything, and we have made a roadmap. If, for example, if there is a client who have challenges with the relationship, like she wants to she had a breakup, or she is divorced, and still she's holding on to that pain. She's not able to have that reconciliation with her ex-husband or her ex-boyfriend, and the energy is still stuck. So what we do is we do a grounding technique first. We connect that person with the quantum light. We activate the energy chakras, and wherever there are blockages, because as we mentioned, the emotions, anything is playing around in your subconscious mind makes an imprint in your energetic field. Now, if she's not able to forgive, so that means there is something stuck in her heart chakra. So we are working on the heart chakra. Plus, we use our forgiveness prayer during the meditation. So with the quantum light, all those things are working. So it's like a roadmap. So if you have done many modalities, doesn't matter. You know where to which and how to use them.
okay.
Okay. One more question. So suppose after learning the program, right? Is it like have you developed a program in itself? Like suppose a healing technique have you developed, or it's like you're guiding us? Okay, if the client come with this problem, then you do use this technique. If client come with this, so is it the kind of all separate techniques, or you have managed to make one
System.
technique of yours? Yeah.
That is what I think. It is a healing system using the principles of quantum science, which is not currently present in any other modality. So by itself, the energy healing of working through the quantum light, using the quantum principles is what we are working with. That is the healing method. But it is a system. We are calling NQH as a system because the system is multiple processes that are happening together. Your body is a system. Your brain, your heart, your organs, all are working at one time together, right? There is not that you can control only the brain at one time, you can control the heart at one time. Everything has to go together. That's the beauty of NQH. We are working on everything happening at the same time because in the quantum field, what we believe is all timelines exist at the same time. Everything is happening to you at the same time. Your past, your present, your future is happening. So when you work in that aspect, you're bypassing the conscious mind. So whatever techniques we do otherwise, no, the conscious mind often resists them because it doesn't feel it's scientific or factual enough. But when you do NQH, we were first explaining to the that you're working on the quantum field, and that is why it's easier to get results because it's already bypassed that. Okay.
Got it.
Does that
Okay.
answer?
Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions.
Okay, thank you, Preeti, for your questions. I'm sure that has helped a lot of other people as well. Another questions come in. TR is asking, I want to know about ancestral healing via NQH.
Okay. So one thing that I want to make very clear with NQH, okay, we do not have any mediumship in NQH, okay, or we do not have any ancestral or past life regression methodologies in NQH, okay, because NQH works on one principle that you are connected to the quantum field, you are channeling the quantum energy at all stages of time. So any change you're bringing about in the present is already going to have an effect immediately on the past and immediately on the future at the same time. This is one principle that we want to make very clear because that way you're immediately confident that whatever change is happening right now, you are living in the now. You are seeing your life in the now. We often hold the past as something we cannot explain when we come to ancestral healing or when we come to past life healing because I have done all of those. So I'm telling you out of our experience. And sometimes we may also get messages. They are beautiful modalities. First, let me explain. They're beautiful modalities. But sometimes we get messages or answers which confuse because we may feel, okay, you know what? Is this what happened? Is this what happened? Is this what happened? And we start going into this cycle. So in this, we are already working on the present thing. Secondly, any beliefs which may be carried out from your ancestors or may be carried out from your past life, what we believe it is an energetic imprint. That is what we are looking at. So energetic imprints are automatically worked on through the principles of NQH. When we are working, we already have the light flow, we have the energy reconciliation, we have the advanced quantum mind programming, the ERT 2.0 to work on all of them together. That's how we work it. And here we believe that the channeling is already happening through your higher version. So the technique is dedicated to your higher version. So if you're using, for example, PLR or you're using ancestral healing, it will support that. Say you get some message, connect it with your higher self through the inner vision technique, and then combine the messages and do the healing based on that. That's how we tell. Does that make a little more sense? I don't know who has asked that question. But
Yeah, Etiyar, I hope that answers that for you. And Momita has asked, I want to know if chronic migraine headaches every day get cured by NQH healing. So I'm guessing Momita didn't attend call one because what was her name? Rupali.
Rupali
Rupali.
with her migraines.
She's actually said that. She literally said that how her migraine.
The triggers were lesser.
So to answer your
Any
question,
psychosomatic issue is absolutely easily handled by NQH. There is no question of that. Okay, migraines are often psychosomatic from excessive burdens of stress or certain triggers that may be accentuating it. So it's very easy to manage with NQH.
right. And just to answer Momita's question, like you said, even Rupali had been there and he was somebody who's very stressed all the time and used to get like triggers 4, 5 times a day. She's already down to what, less than two or something. I don't remember the exact number that she'd used, but something like that is what she had said, right?
Right, absolutely. So she
Right.
had not even intended. Again, a lot of times we see in NQS this that the intention may be something, and the healing also simultaneously happens in different areas together. Supplementary healing is something that we see very, very common when we're working with NQS.
Right. And TR says, yes, got clarity. Thank you for that. And I'm just looking, not seeing any other questions as such coming in for the moment. And very quickly, people, one last time, should you wish to come on and have a few minutes, I can see a few more of you had put your videos on. If you'd like to have that little 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes with our experts, this is your last and final opportunity. Give me a yes here or a yes on the group, and we'll bring you on. Otherwise, we are definitely heading towards kind of
Just a
wrapping
reminder
up.
for everybody that NQS is open to all. There is no religious sentiment. It is completely your own ability to connect to a higher energy, work on the mind at the same time, apply the principles of neuroscience and quantum science to spirituality, and get faster, long lasting results by working on the mind emotion energy triangle. So get in and you will completely change the way you look at healing. You'll be increasing your intuitive abilities, your own energy systems, and you will feel fresher, happier, and calmer in every way.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And honestly, Dr. Amay, Pankaj, it has been a great week to close on. Just a reminder to everybody, this has been our last week on season 7 of the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Training Summit. We will be back soon with season 8, so keep an eye out on the groups. But 11 weeks, my God, 11 weeks just flew by the blink of an eye. And taking this opportunity to thank each and every one of our experts who came on, our fabulous audience. And this week, we got to meet both of you for the first time with your baby NQH.
Yes.
So, a lovely, lovely week to close on. We got to just experience and know so much more. I could not have asked for a better closing week, honestly. And reminding everybody, people, summit's getting over. Just few days more. Your offers will go up. Most of it has already gone up from the beginning. Your replays will be gone after a few days as well. This is your last opportunity to pick up this offer with your basic package at $132 or 9,999 rupees, and your basic plus intermediate at $197 or 14,999 rupees. Your 10% VIP extra benefit still applies, and you can still get in touch with the team for any additional help with the payments. And before we, Momita says, thanks Dr. Amay and Pankaj for the insight on quantum healing. And before we say our last and final goodbyes, not just for the week, but for the season, any last words you'd like to leave us with?
Thank you so much, Neelu. Thank you,
Thank you so
Amrish.
much.
Thank you, Mystic Lotus and the team of Mystic Lotus for having us.
We are really honored and blessed. So thank you for the
Thank you so
opportunity.
much.
And thank you to each every participant who's been here. They've been such a wonderful audience. We're really grateful. And of course, the world of healing is open to you. Everybody is a healer. That's what we believe in. The power is
You are the
within
healer of your own life.
in you. Just tap into it, and we wish all of you the best.
And on those wonderful words, wishing both of you all the best, wishing everybody all the best. This is a temporary goodbye from the team. We will be back soon with season 8. Till then, happy healing to everybody. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Good night.